Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better Show with your hosts Lee Silber and Ellen Goodwin.
Welcome to another episode of the Faster, Easier, Better Show. I'm your co-host Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-host
Lee Silber in the kitchen. That sounds weird, but I thought we'd talk about efficiency in the kitchen and specifically some home cooking, because a lot of us, we'd love to go out to eat all the time, but a lot of restaurants are closed, or you have to sit outside in the cold, or you just don't feel like it. You're just too busy. So how to work and cook and live at home efficiently.
All right. I like that because, after this, I'm probably going to go find some food to eat. So how can I be efficient with this?
Well, obviously it starts with the right tools, and we have talked about this before, but I think it's worth recapping. You and I both agree that the tools you use the most are the easiest to get to, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Hanging or just in the front of the drawer or out, even if you use it all the time. And then creating like little stations, in your kitchen. I have a spice station, coffee and tea station, where everything that you use together is together. So it's not all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's much easier if you don't have to go looking for things. Yeah. Definitely have a little stations. If you've got the room, make a station. And
then I've talked about, before you go to the store, you just take a picture of your fridge. You take a picture of, your pantry or whatever. And this is for the visual person. You can make a list, and you probably should make a list. But in addition to that, you know what's missing. The worst thing is to say, you know what, I'm going to make this, and then you don't have the ingredients.
That's genius. I'm just like, why do I not take pictures of the refrigerator before I go? Because, I do have a list, but sometimes there's like that, oh, should I get this? And I screw it up, and then we have 17 packages of cheese.
But actually, it's not the picture that does it. It's the act of looking in places. You'll see it, meaning, when you make a list, usually you do it off the top of your head. Maybe you open the fridge for a second. But this way, you're physically spinning the thing with the spices. You're more engaged, and so you're more likely not to forget something. And of course, there's that person that puts it back with just a tiny little bit left. Don't be that person. You know what I mean? I will leave things out so that I know and my wife knows that we're almost empty and one of us needs to go get it. And that one is usually her, but that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. Okay, great idea. Take pictures of things, make a list, have stations. What else?
Well, obviously, cooking involves cleaning. I think when I clean as I go, but I also invested in things that are easy to clean. You know what I mean? Where you have if you're making an omelet or something, and you have an old pan, it sticks, and if you can afford it and it's in the budget, one of those ones where it just slides off. You don't even need to butter it, it just slides off.
Wow.
And just as things annoy you, get the tool for it. Chopping gets old after a while. I got a mandolin, bling 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 bling. No, a mandolin, and it's great. Everything's cut nicely. It's faster. It's easier. Just be careful. That thing is deadly.
They're very very sharp. You can lose fingertips.
Yeah, or like I'm trying to do more egg white, so I instead of trying to separate it, the hard way. There's a tool for that. You just crack it, plop it in, and then you get egg whites. Or buy the egg whites already in a milk carton. You just pour it in. Just trying to simplify the things that annoy you, take time, that you can just do so much faster and still end up with the same result, a great meal. And so tools include, things that are quick to clean, easy to use. Things like, I know I like the crock pot for, you set it up in the morning, and by dinner time, it's made. You got a whole dish made, and you have leftovers that you can use again. I don't have an air fryer, but I am going to get one. You have one.
Yeah.
How do you use it?
We have an air fryer.
How big of a tool is it?
Our air fryer is. We have one that's got the just kind of the pull-out shelf, and you put things on. They also make them that are in combination with. You get like an air fryer. I don't know what it is, crock pot, something like that. And they have some that are like tall cylinders. This is more like a toaster oven. Ours is, about the shape of a toaster oven. And you can get them that are toaster ovens and air fryers. And air fryers are basically convection ovens. And like everyone probably, if you have a newer stove, you have a convection oven, but no one knows how to use them. So this is where it's super easy. I mean, I put stuff on the little basket, shut the door, set the timer. Ours is not like a high level air fryer. So I also set the timer on the microwave because it's more specific. And you've set the temperature and away it goes. And it cooks super fast. I'll do like little potatoes. And I'll put them in there, some olive oil, and they're done in 15 minutes. Boom, just that fast. Chicken wings, if that's your thing. The air fryers are known for being great with chicken wings. You can just knock them out like, I think it's 10 minutes. But it's fast. It's fast, and the food comes out really good. And if you're doing stuff that you would normally put in a fryer, a lot less calories.
I wonder if you're going to get there. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
When you work from home, a lot of times, you just like, you reach a point like, I need a break. So you go set up the air fryer and then you get back to work. Mm-hmm. And then your next break, it's time to eat. Which for me, it's always time to eat.
It's always time to eat. But it's fun. I mean, we've been doing a lot of lumpia. And we just brush them with olive oil and cook them. And for people that don't know what lumpia is,
I don't.
It is... You don't?
Wasn't that Willy Wonka's little workers?
No, those are Oompa Loompas. Oh. No, lumpia is the Filipino version of egg rolls. You can do egg rolls as well. So like frozen stuff, boom, you just put it in, maybe 6 minutes each side. You've got a lovely dinner of frozen foods that may not be the most healthy, but, they can be. And again, there's less oil, and I think it's genius. I do chicken breasts in there, and they take 15 minutes. Boom, done.
Yummy and healthy. I was going to say some of the things, Hormel makes these little wraps. They're pizza wraps, club sandwich wraps, and you literally, a minute is way too less. 30 seconds or less in the microwave, and it's a meal. I mean, it's awesome. Mac and cheese. There's these thick, yummy, bacon, cheesy mac and cheese. It's not healthy, but quick and filling and good as we go to winter. It's a comfort food. You could take things you already have, like an English muffin, and if you have some leftover, you have some cheese, some pepperoni lying around, and just some sauce. There you go. You can make it on French bread. You have little pizzas can be made without having the trouble of making the dough. I mean, that's the hardest part, is creating the pizza dough. So if you want to make your own pizzas, you could use flatbreads. You could do even a pizza quesadilla with flatbread or tortillas. I'm just saying, there's so many things, like a pan-fried salmon with just a couple other ingredients mixed in that fry up with it. Tastes good, quick and easy, healthy, and good. The goal is for you to, make sure your kitchen is set up in a way that makes it efficient. You're shopping and stocking efficiently, and then you're using, the right tools efficiently, and then you're thinking of things that you can make that are quick and easy and yummy, like pita pockets are so fast, and yet, another sandwich, Dad. No, it's a pita. It's the same ingredients. I just shoved it in a pita. You're going to love it.
So we've never claimed to be a cooking show or a foodie show.
Clearly.
But clearly, as we're like, hey, put this frozen food in. But there are ways to be efficient in the kitchen, because the whole thing is, especially if you're working from home, a lot of times there's like, I just need to eat, and if you can do something quickly and that's somewhat healthy, then go for it. Yeah. So join us next week, where we will promise we will have no more cooking tips for you.
I had a joke set. That's funny.
No cooking tips. But in the meantime, subscribe, review, and like this podcast, and be back with us next week.
And send us your recipes. More. We want your recipes. We need your recipes.
Obviously, we need the recipes. All right, join us next week.